Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Botania Garden of Glass. This one is episode 45, and in today's episode we're going to be doing a bit of fixing up. We're going to fix up a bit of the rafflowsia stuff, I guess you could call it. It's not directly rafflowsia stuff, but it will eventually be a few other things. So, one of the things... Ooh. That is working. Good. I just had to go watch if that was working. Now these are all working, alright. Getting the mana there. There doesn't seem to be a build-up of mana anywhere just yet, so that's great. Oh, it's the blaze making the noise. In fact, that could be something we're doing today. But what we're going to do is we need to get some mana over here, because soon enough, this stuff's going to all run out. We're going to have to get this flower farm up and running, this jaded amaranthus farm up and running. So we got one of those things to do. We got to try and work out how we can get mana there. Now, what I'm thinking is around here, we could probably take it off this one, or maybe even just that one, and get the rafflowsia almost powering it itself. Is we're going to get the mana from here to kind of where it splits off here and goes that way. We can split it. Well, it doesn't split off, but it splits off now. Split it this way so that we've also got something kind of going this way. And if eventually this did back up, then that's great. I mean, there's no problem with that because it'll just keep going that way. If it doesn't get enough mana, then we've got a problem and we just have to work that out. So that's not a big deal. I'm about to run out of this stuff. Now let's check how this is going up here because, I mean, this has been running for I don't know how long. I really don't know. But let's have a look because we're on our way to SS. So, yeah, man, it's taken quite a while. It's quite a while. But it's alright. Wait, why did I just press 1 instead of Q? There we go. Now, another thing I want to do, because I haven't even looked at this, whether or not it does work, and it does strike me as something that makes sense. I received a comment saying that I could combine my Manacia monocle and my Flugel tiara. Now, I'm not too sure whether I could. I mean, they're both baubles, and I don't know whether it should be, if there is a way to combine them, a Flugel tiara and... I think I can get it through there. No, it's in one of these chests. I'm looking for my bauble case. Let me just go here. Ball. Is it, I suppose a B-A-U. Did I maybe go B-U-A both times? What am I doing? There we go. Got it. Perfect. And let's get that out there. Let's put that over there. Now, apparently you can combine these. So, I would assume it would be in your... Oh, man. That is so cool. Cosmetic Override, Manacia Monocle. I just want to see. I would have thought it would go on this hood. Okay, it can't. But that is awesome. That is something. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. That is actually one of the coolest things. So now... Oh, I wonder if we can... Do we have Phantom Ink? I'm not a fan of seeing the monocle, though. Phantom. There. Grab one of those. We do have some. That's great. Oh, last one. We're going to have to make some more because I want to try getting that back again. So there, wait. You get that out. There we go. There and there. Oh, man. We can't Phantom Ink it. What happens if I just do that? Does that just get... I wonder if that gets rid of it. And gives it back to us. Okay, yeah, that does. Can we Phantom Ink that? There, that's Phantom Ink. So if we put that on... What? Just stole my Phantom Ink! Okay. It looks like we're probably not going to be able to Phantom Ink it. Darn it. That's alright. Let's just test if it works, though. I'm sure it will. I've got quite a bit of faith in this thing. Now, where is something we can see? There's range here. Yep, that works, that's for sure. I've got to put that back. I've actually forgotten about that. I knew there was something I was meaning to do after the last episode. Just couldn't remember what it was. So we've got it. That's it. Now, a few other things. As I say, I actually haven't explained much about what's going on today. So we wanted to try out that. We've tried out that. That's great. And it is working. Well enough. The next thing we want to do, actually, you know, if I was going to put my hood back, you might not even see that, or it might just go with my hood being completely on again. So that's something we can look into. But yeah, what I was saying is... Do I still have my wings? No, did that override my wings? Oh man, that overrode my wings. Oh, darn it. We'll have to make some more phantom ink to get rid of it. Yeah, so what we are going to do today, is, because I am taking my time to say it, we want to get mana here. Great. We want to hopefully fix up this problem here, which is long overdue. We're going to pull all of these up to the top, just like what we did there, and test it out slowly and surely, because I really want this to be connected, because that means we've got a farm waiting for us. There's an entire farm just waiting there to produce mana, and kind of here. And that really will be great. Aside from that, we're going to need watermelon seeds from the watermelon, normally, and that stuff needs to go back there. So there's something else to do. What's kind of weird is over here, the white line is working, but not the magenta. And it's just kind of strange to me, because all of these here, actually, no, that would be the magenta, no. Yeah, it would be the magenta line working. Okay. Well, they don't have anything in it, but these ones here, that's just potatoes, is it? Poisonous potatoes? That's also poisonous potatoes. What? Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's probably just as it goes around. Can't say I really understand what is happening there, but that is fine. I think I do. I think I do. Well, that is another thing. And then also another thing, we might give that a try. Maybe. And I had one other thing. I'm fairly certain I had something else. Oh, cleaning this up. But there was something cool. There was something pretty damn awesome, which I would be glad to get out of the way. I can't remember what it was. Oh, therefore. Yeah. So, tell you what. I'll get to doing a few things. And, oh, I can also talk to you. Actually, I can talk to you about what I was about to do. What I'm thinking of doing. A few weeks ago, I was wondering whether or not we could... Well, actually, I had Wire Seagull, the person who does... One of the people who do botanical add-ons, which is responsible for all the beautiful trees, all of bunch of other things, the living wood funnels, everything. If you guys like stuff in this base, like the colors, like everything else, check out botanical add-ons when you play Botania. Trust me, it is awesome. Okay, back to what I was saying. And what I was told is that mushrooms, because I had a sneaky look, well, I had a sneaky pair of eyes that could look into the code for me, and said that mushrooms are possible to get in our world here, without having to go to a mushroom biome, I'm fairly certain. And it's a very, very, very slim chance of getting them. So what we're going to try and do is, I think I might have a way of automating this. Now, it'll be a bit of fun. It's really nothing too spectacular, really. What we could do is we could just make a Cocoon of Caprice world and spam them everywhere. Just Cocoons of Caprices everywhere, and wait till we get a mushroom. But that's not really fun. And aside from that, we like to automate things here. That's what we do. So what I was thinking is, instead of just spamming Cocoons of Caprice, we could make a Cocoon of Caprice farm, maybe. And with that Cocoon of Caprice farm, we could then get an automated reader of the animals made. So we could make one animal at a time and wait until we can find a mushroom. Now, I think I might have a way to do this. I'm fairly certain I do. I was kind of actually just sitting on the bus on my way to university today, and I was thinking about things I could do. And then that popped in my head. I was like, oh man, how would I do that? And I think I've got a way. So we could maybe talk about that a bit later in this episode. If not, we'll definitely get to it in the next few episodes. At least trying it out, because it's, I think, a pretty fun idea. It's something a little bit different, and I'm pretty sure no one's done it. So I'll give that a go. But for now, I'll clean up things. We can clean up this mess here as well, and I will be back. Alrighty, we are back, and I've done a few things actually. So one thing is, I have had to stop this farm. We've run out of, it looks like, yellow petals, or maybe something else. I'm fairly certain it's the yellow flowers, and that is perfect, because I mean, today we're going to be fixing that up. So we're going to have to get this mana. You can see I've started here. I've put the first one. We're going to have to get some mana around here, which is what we discussed a bit earlier, so I won't go through that right now. I've also kind of cleaned this up a little bit. It's definitely not cleaned completely. Got a villager in there. And I think it does kind of work. So I was told in the comments to make sure that the Tiger's Eye has mana, and I knew it needed mana. I just didn't realize it didn't have any mana, so that is something we fixed up. We've pushed it down here, and it looks like it's going to work perfectly. So I've given it a few tests. I don't know, it's worked fine for me 2 out of the 3 tests I've done. So the other one, we've only had one creeper that went through, but now, of course, it's either going to go perfectly fine, or it's going to go absolutely terribly. So let's wait a little bit. 1, 2, 3. That should be alright, I think. I think that'll be fun. Let's flush them out. So we go over there. We flush these guys out. Let's wait and watch for it. Probably going to hear some zombies soon. Remember, skeletons go down there. Creepers go in that side. The spiders are filtered out at the top. And I think that's pretty much it. So we'll just go here. Run. Yeah, you know what I said? Remember, I told you. It's not going to go the way I planned. That creeper doesn't... Oh. Okay, well, now everything... Now I just look really stupid. All we're getting is creepers going past. Oh, man. Oh, man. Maybe if I take one of... Oh, no, not that. That's definitely not what we need to do. Do that. And maybe break that one. So, yeah, that was not meant to happen. Let's go back down again and try this again. So, we put that on there. Currently, those are all busy waiting for us. It's dark over there. Monsters busy spawning. Flush them out. Let's try it again. So the zombies definitely are getting flushed out. We didn't see any of them go down there. I'm kind of interested where the skeletons were because we surely got a skeleton in there. So let's wait around. Maybe if we take these out. Perhaps it'll work. We're probably going to get our butts handed to us with some skeletons coming past. Eat a bit of food. Okay, now this is kind of awkward. We don't have anything coming past us. Perhaps it's a good idea to maybe do this again. Wait a few seconds. And... yeah, maybe there's something there. I just need one creeper to work, please. Show me that my concept works, please. If so, we're probably just going to have to do a few tweaks here and there. But yeah, I think it might just need an open block. It was working for me earlier, which is very strange. And it's one of those things when you show someone something. Okay, this is really not going well for me. And shoot me. No, it didn't. Okay, there one went. It actually kind of looked like it did make a bit of a difference. No, that didn't. You see, this baffles me. It really does, because it sometimes works and it's sometimes not working. And this was, remember I said 2 out of 3 tests, it worked. This is now 2 out of 4 tests that it worked. And that other one test did the exact same thing as this, which is very, very strange. Now, that wasn't the only bit of progress that I wanted to show you. There's another thing, because there's a few things which have bugged me for a few episodes. That is one of them, obviously. I mean, it's just something that looks absolutely hideous right now. We'll eventually put it like a facade on that, make it look a bit nice, and yeah, it could look a bit bad if we don't do it all right, so we'll have to think about that before we do it. Another thing is, around here, you can see I've put all these, and I fixed it. You know what? It's just one of those things that I must have been one block out somewhere, and it didn't work. It was just a bit of a pain. And these seem to be working fine. We've got a few of these guys. Oh, only 2 of these guys. We're probably going to have to put a few more cows in there. I'm actually quite amazed that we've only... How many cows do we have in there? In fact, what we could do is perhaps we could just switch that water off and... Oh, well, yeah, maybe we'll just block that in so that these guys can grow up in there. We can get a bunch of cows in there. And eventually, we should get enough to be able to cook. And before I go... Where would this food be picked up in? Well, where would the raw beef and the... Oh, maybe I need to put a hopper hock down here somewhere. Solignolias, they don't need mana, do they? But I think it probably extends the range. I've also had to put a diluted mana pool here with the dominant spark, just to make sure that has got its mana in it. And that's going to work fine. So once we've got that set up, we'll be able to set up this. We'll be able to cook it, make every bit of delicious steak for our mana production. And that will go very, very well. I've also... Oh, let's go down. Drop meat. There we go. We've also got some of this stuff going. So, I'm going to have to probably put some... when we got the mana connected here, we can start... putting some exo flames around here. I thought I had more gold in here somewhere. There's some nether brick. By the way, it's not me clicking that. It's the dispensers up the top there to stop that lava from mis-updating. So, you know, when it messes up its updates. Here's something else I want to get done. This is going to fill up very, very soon down in the Corporea system. Like, when I say soon, I mean very soon. So, let's go down here. We won't be able to glide it, will we? Oh, man. So we'll have to do this. Here we have it at the bottom here. So you can see it should be this one right over here. That one can't open, but that over there is already backed up. And how far in this gold chest? We don't know. We don't know just yet. So we're probably going to have to do something about that very, very soon. And maybe today, maybe not. But that's what we're currently looking at with those. What the next thing I'm going to do is get that mounted to that flower farm. Get that working. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully it does. And when we get that to work, then everything could be hopefully back up in order. So there. Yeah. That shouldn't be long. And what's that? Oh, that is necessary for when we get that. Cool. So yeah, by the way, we might need a gold farm soon. Just maybe do a little bit of a vanilla one. Bit of obsidian, make it out like a overworld gold farm with some pigmen or something like that. We really need gold. It's crazy how much gold we need. It doesn't produce enough from that orchid in comparison to the other ores. And, well, in particular in comparison to iron and coal. So we're definitely going to have to put some more gold there. That will be a future job. For now, let's check what I get up to. I think we are pretty much good to keep going. I want that mana. They don't want that. Yep, cool. Let's block off the cows, then I'll do the mana. And then we can see what's going on. Alrighty, now I have gone ahead and I've installed a few of these around. You can see we still have to get rid of this, like so. And I've also got rid of that last one. You can see how far we got up to, not too far. In fact, I mean, that's probably a 10th or so. I don't know, maybe around there. I mean, that's like 100 mana pools in there. And it didn't feel as long as the last one so far. So we definitely did produce a lot more mana while that rafflowsia was going and doing its thing. So let's hope that we can get this up and running. We can get that going faster. So there we go. That seems to be connected. Make sure those are connected up there. Yep. Now I did do a few changes. I've put a dominant spark on there with a diluted mana pool there. Diluted mana pool there with a recessive spark. Those are just normal things. Then down here, we have got ourselves the pool in there, which I came around to put a dominant spark on. So we're going to have to go down there. Do we need, we only need a recessive pool there. So I might just change that one quickly. Let's just put that recessive. Because really, what is diluted? Sorry, not recessive. Diluted mana pool in there. So let's do something like this to get that mana out. So we do that. And maybe we'll do this. Something like so. Is that not working? Why is that not working? Tell me why that isn't working, because that should be working. Maybe we'll get rid of this. See what's going on in here. So that's got a recessive spark on it. Let's just do this. Put a spark on that. We don't have any sparks. Oh man, you know what? I don't care. We'll lose that mana. That's fine. We do that. Put that down there. Then we will drop those. Put that spark on there. Put that in there. And make that dominant. And we should hopefully get some mana in there soon. So let's quickly try this one out like so. Put it down there. We're getting mana in there. Perfect. That's what we want to see. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cover it up and hope for the best. So right now, oh no, wait. I'm forgetting things. I am really silly. I'm forgetting all this stuff. So we go around here and we've still got to put all these spark tinkerers in and get the timing right. So I'll get going on those. I really overlooked something very obvious. Then I'll be back. So now we are back. I want to quickly check how much time we had in those. So it's 10 seconds. Yep, 10 seconds. We're going to have to make these 10 seconds. So do we have 6 spots open? No. No, we do not. So that was unlucky. Let's do it again. 6 spots open. Just need to make sure we don't have anything in our inventory. Dang it. So we'll do it again. One more time. We'll drop that and go out here like that. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I really don't care. Here we go. 10. So we'll do this. Try and time that one with that one. So how do it work? So that one's just gone onto that. We're going to have to wait for that one to switch off for 5 seconds. And then this should be working. In fact, we may have an issue if this rafflowsia is not working, because the rafflowsia is where this mana is going to come from. So that might be a problem. And we're going to have to wait another few like that. But yeah, that could be quite interesting. So it would be powering itself if it is able to power itself. However, we need it to be there to be able to power itself. So it's a bit of a strange situation. Now we'll get these up and running. And I think that's been about 5 seconds. Yep. And then we'll try it again. About 5 seconds. Yep. And then we'll try it again. No, we don't. We won't try it again because we don't have the right sand out. Dang it. Okay, well, I'll be back when we got that. Right, now maybe time to give us a test. So what we want to do is we want to see that if this mana from here will work. So that immediately goes there, which is 100% correct. It goes to that one there. Now, as that one breaks, it does go off this way. That's perfect. This one should break, go off this way. Oh man, this is exciting. This is all working. You break, you go off that way. Perfect. Break again. And again. Yep. Oh man, this is good. If this works, I will be so happy. First time. Well, first time messing around with mana. There we go. Now that there should be pulled into that, but what's happening is that's not switched on, so we can just switch that on, and that shouldn't be a problem. We can also do that. So how often do we want that to go? Let's try 20 seconds. I remember I had a time. I just can't remember what it was, so that should be alright. 20 seconds, it'll all break, get picked up, and then we should start seeing these things working again. So let's just check this out. So there, got everything, 6 yellows, so we didn't run out of yellows necessarily, did we? Oh, that lag. Yeah, it would have probably been the yellows. I've just kind of put them all together now, I guess. Yeah, I think 20 seconds could be a pretty good number. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that could actually be a very good number. Let's grab our force relays out again and get this thing going. Because 20 could be our magical magical number there. So I think they might still just be in there. Yep. So go up there. They should still work when I put them on. No, I've overran that. Here we go. So force relay, relay, relay. And that just missed. So first one is the Nightshade. Please work. Yes. Hydrangea. Yes. Daybloom. Oh yeah. Back in action. Now, you know what? The thing is, if this does back up in this direction, it's not the end of the world. We will still have mana going in that direction there. That is not a problem. And I think that will work. So that's actually quite good. We've got that done. I've also, you know what? I'm going to take this soon because this has been going to waste for so long and I always need these things. But yeah, that's great. I wanted to move these mobs, but man, I don't know where to. I don't know where we can go. We'll find a spot eventually. But for today, guys, I think we're going to end it right there. I hope to fix up this bauble thing. In fact, I want to try out something next episode with it. But yeah, that's great. Thank you anyway, because that is still so useful, being able to fly and being able to see the distance of flowers. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you very much for all your advice. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are enjoying how the base is kind of automating itself all of a sudden. It's everything's kind of getting automated slowly but surely. And eventually we're going to start seeing more and more stuff getting super automated. And we're going to have nothing to do except for wait around and get things made for us. That's the plan. Thank you very much, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.